It's time to wake up, Zack. $158. I forget every time. Wait, was that 6 at night? No, it must have been 6 in the morning, right? Either way, I need food again, and then we'll carry on our investigations. Oh, when you're super hungry, your stamina is just tapped. It's sunrise. Need to find a part-time job. I'm working for the FBI. They give me monies sometimes.
Thanks, mister. Next time.
At least we got a $10 refund from maintaining our health. What was the hours on that? Yeah, okay, we're good. To the body. Well, the body isn't there now, but to the murder scene. Is there anything in the coffee? Not yet. He hasn't seen any FKs. Wait, you googled how to do it? Is it outside or is it inside? Pardon me. Inside, but there's a special condition. Am I likely to stumble on the special condition by accident? Or through happenstance? Maybe if I'm paying attention. That's a big ask, but let's just leave it at that and see if we can notice collectively as a chat. Except Valor, he's not allowed. When did I lose HP? Maybe a squirrel bit me.
No, nothing. Just felt like saying that. Hey, Zack, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the sun.
Oh, I was dying of hunger because I hadn't eaten in 12 hours. Makes sense.
You know what that means. We've got a hot hand, and Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before. We just happened to hear news about Lisa's murder while sitting in a bar during our vacation in New Orleans. That certainly wouldn't have happened if we had stayed in D.C. They would have given the case to another special agent, or maybe even to the state, and then we never would have found it. In the end, it would have been shut up in that vast, desolate evidence vault along with all the other cases, marked by nothing but a first-degree murder tab, buried in a soggy grave at the bottom of a sea of data. That would have been its fate. Instead, it traveled from person to person until it finally fell right into our lap. Things always work out that way for us. We've traveled all over the United States trying to track down San Rouge. We can't let this chance pass us by, can we, Zack? We need to find some sort of clue before this southern sun melts it all away.
I presume you have to come down here because it was under the bridge where she died. Or was found again. Red flowers. It's pretty weird looking. Oh, the red seeds as well.
This is how it has to be.
Why did the perpetrator decide to enshrine Lisa's body here?
Investigation start.
Remember this, Zack? Stone skipping. We did it all the time when we were kids. For some reason, I could never beat you. But I feel like I've got what it takes to win now. What do you say? Shall we take a trip down memory lane?
Oh, it is a thing. Okay. X1 Jug has redeemed a pawn. Do it quickly before I do some stone skipping. Killing 90% of ducks would be murder most foul. Need to select a stone. Each stone has its own unique properties. After tossing a stone, press A with the right timing to increase the distance. Sure. Sure. Yawn. It's too early, dog. No, you can't play with the Switch controller.
Not
It's
bad,
mine.
Zack. That was just as fun as when we were kids. Hey, what's that? No wonder the word Mississippi means father of waters. It has the power to carry boats down the tiniest of tributaries. It's one of the prime symbols of America's majesty and the vitality of the human race.
It's full of dead hookers and blow.
Now about that boat. What sort of cargo would give it such a deep draft? What else do you see, Zack? I saw it clearly, if only for a second. The dragonfly
I did see the
crest.
dragonfly crest.
This town never wants to stop reminding us about the Clarksons.
I mean, I know I've got a murder to solve and whatnot, but, you know, I only did it the once. That was way too bad. Again. Shush, Sora. Why does he throw it down? Had a good rhythm there. I got some sunscreen. This is free. Okay, I'll take 10. 10's fine. Although I think the next unlock is like 150 away, so I'll just get that and then we'll stop there. And that's a good score. I keep on thinking like the circle that appears is when you're supposed to press it. It is not at all. Oh, but we're so close to getting middle cigarette. Is that stone called Lalafell? Okay, that was a bad one. I mean, that was under the water for those last 3 bounces, so who knows what's going on. Okay, we got middle cigarette. That'll do for now. Let's actually investigate a murder scene, shall we?
Hey, Zack.
Yeah, we got loot
Remember
for
the
prizes,
oracle?
or for hitting scores.
When the sun awakens, catch the tip of the baby bear's tail at the false altar, and the entrance to the other world will reveal itself.
I'm not comfortable with him doing an impersonation of that man.
In other words, we need to go to where Lise was found and look north at dawn.
Oh, I see the skull in the water.
Wonder what we'll see.
Singularity inspection start.
It's a skull, Zack. As clear as day.
Singularity inspection.
That's the spot. The barrier between our world and the other world. One might call it a singularity.
I got $20 for finding a singularity. I feel like scientists would get paid more than that.
Now,
What do you say we go inspect that cabin?
Why did you leave me behind? You're not supposed to investigate without me.
Quiet, woman.
Oh, I'm sorry, Patty. You just missed a special moment.
What moment? The sugarcane plantation? So what?
You can't see it?
All I see is the Clarkson's plantation and that gross silo.
There you have it, Zack. Patty, Zack and I will take it from here. In the meantime, you need to head home and wait for us.
Wait at home? Alone?
Yes, but only for a while. Once I make some progress, I'll contact you again.
Hey, hold on.
Also, would you mind telling Melvin that I'm heading to the sugarcane plantation?
Should she really be around where a corpse
sure
was
we'll need his
discovered
help
with
later.
like weird culty stuff going on?
Whoa, Agent York. Wait, you're really gonna leave a little girl like me here all alone? Act like an adult for once in your life. I promised to protect you from all the evil in our world. You promised. Protect me.
You'll be fine. You made it this far alone, didn't you?
Sticking her tongue out. Head to the singularity. Bye, whatever your name is. Can I swim? No. I did not think I would be able to. Oh, I need to press them. I did that accidentally thinking it was a payphone. Now I know what you might be thinking, how does that look like a payphone? My brain told me it was a payphone, so I saw a payphone. Speaking of which, after our first session playing this, I had deadly premonition dreams. I don't remember anything specific about them, I just remember it was deadly premonition
No,
dreams.
nothing. Just felt like saying that.
Oh, each one of them gets $10, that's totally worth it. I'm gonna shoot that down. It's a UFO. $20 for a UFO. I had a squirrel. Squirrel! Why was the UFO carrying a squirrel? I have unlocked fast travel, yeah. Sort of.
Look, Zack. We're about to encounter a new character.
Damn it. I know I saw her go inside. But it's empty. The hell's going on here?
You won't be able to find the other world.
What the... Who in the hell are you? And what are you doing on our plantation?
I'd like to ask you the same.
Well, Hey, shut up. This ain't got nothing to do with you.
I see. Well, if you don't want to tell me, then I have no choice but to guess. You just said this is our plantation. I assume that means you're a member of the Clarkson family, and you're here looking for someone. If there's a search being conducted on Clarkson property, it must be a search for Galena Clarkson, who's gone missing. Judging from the way you speak, your age, and most of all the color of your eyes, you must be Danny Clarkson, the father of the victim, Galena's husband, and the manager of the cold storage warehouse. Nice to meet you. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I'm here investigating the Lise Clarkson case. Oh, and just call me York. That's what everyone's always called me.
You think I give a shit? You better watch your mouth or I'm liable to whoop your goddamn ass.
Your daughter was taken from you, and now your wife has gone missing. No words can describe what you're going through. I imagine you're doing everything you can, searching every last nook and cranny all over town. But, Danny, listen to me. It won't get you anywhere. No matter how hard you search, you'll never find them.
The fuck is with
He
you?
calls him a good
You wanna throw
FBI
down
agent
with
and
a
he just told
Clarkson?
someone to stop
Absolutely
looking.
not. I simply wish to solve this case.
Then hurry up and investigate, goddammit.
I am. That's why I'm here. The Oracle told me there's something in this spot.
Oracle?
That's right. Zack and I are following oracles given to us by a skeletal gentleman. If you wish to find the person who killed your daughter, you should cooperate. I imagine that not even the Clarksons want to start a feud with a federal power.
I've had enough of your bullshit. Why's everyone and their mother been pissing in my ear today, huh? Shit!
Does this mean you're ready to cooperate? May I enter the building?
Wow, look at those textures flickering.
Do whatever you want. If you think you can mess with the Clarksons, you got another thing coming.
Why is he spitting coins?
Zack, it appears
Smoking.
that the Clarksons have no idea where Galena is either. And judging from Danny's demeanor, the family must be in the midst of their own complications. This case may require more work than we think.
Smoking.
Zack, Danny married into this family, didn't he? Yet he's acting like he's a full-blooded Clarkson. I'm surprised, really. That was the most unexpected aspect of our encounter. After all, he's only the son-in-law. What do you think, Zack?
Well, we might actually be getting our first combat section, so there's that. I wouldn't be surprised if there was less of those, because I think Swery didn't like them being in the first one, and they just got added because people, or whoever was publishing it, was like, or funding it. You've got to have, like, gameplay. You can't just be walking around between cutscenes. Goodbye, Ty. Yeah, that looks pretty weird. Well, before I investigate the weird door, I'm going to investigate the normal door. Oh, I see.
This is it, Zack. A deadly premonition.
He said the thing!
You know, for some reason, I'm getting butterflies. How about you? It's time we went and saw this other world for ourselves.
No, unfortunately we can't roll credits because this is Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise. And he didn't say that. I'd say there's literally a 0% chance of him saying Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise, but there's a chance. Where'd I get that flashlight from?
Zack,
Yeah,
the
red tree.
countryside is always so entertaining. It has far more stimuli to offer than the big city.
That's all the comment we're going to get on that, huh? Fair enough. Make sure I've got my gun.
Mr. Alligator, I'm not sure how much help you'll be in this situation, but I guess you're better than nothing.
I wonder why it delayed so much.
What the?
Don't worry, Sora. His hand just turned into a
Zack,
tree.
I
Calm
don't
down.
even need to say it, do I? This is right out of that movie. Videodrome, 1982, directed by David Cronenberg. At the time, it was seen as a hard movie to digest for normal moviegoers, but now it's become a cult classic. I always just saw it as another weird
He is
Canadian
Groot.
movie, but this changes everything. My arm and my gun have become one. Now I can really understand what Max was going through.
Hold in the fire button to charge the psycho gun. Aim it towards an enemy to lock on, then release to fire the homing bullet. As your firing speed, the faster your gun will lock on. Locking onto multiples is also possible. Okay, so that's lock on. Fire is ZR. Both of them is ZR. Okay, what it means is lock on is ZL and fire is ZR. Okay, that's yeah. Okay, okay, carry on. Yep, excellent.
Those movies from the 80s were all predicting the future. Life's simpler than what philosophers make it out to be. In the end, truth and reality are never one and the same. Now we have nothing to fear. Right, Zack? Let's march...
I'm sorry I interrupted you. I didn't realize doing that would do that. Sorry, shut up. Well, killed an enemy. Is my hand... This is a sentence. Is my hand using up my supply of rubber bullets? Yes. Okay, so in Croucher we can go over here. That did more damage, I think. Anti-numb. I need one of those IRL. I hear enemy, but do not see enemy. They do sound like Snarf, you're right. Oh, there he is. Snarf! Giving me a lot of boxes of rubber bullets, considering I'm only really firing between 1 and 6 shots. I can't unhear them shouting Snarf. Oh, shooting that is using up my, like, my bar. Oh, I see. Normal bullets get used like... I wasn't using my normal bullet, I was using my, like, super bullets. So the lock-on is using my top left bar, and there's... I've got 321 rubber bullets. Oh, there's an item. It's fine, it's just like Persona. When you bring a fake weapon into the other world, it becomes real. Snarf! They look like Devil May Cry enemies. Okay, so that's our destination. That means I want to know what's over here. I'm at 409 rubber bullets. Sorry, I had to reload my finger. He actually reloads it like he's holding a gun. Like he pops out a clip and puts a new one in. Oh yeah, if you only just got back, yeah, his hand turns into a tree gun. That wasn't in the first one. He just used the gun. Sora's very upset because of the strangeness. Nope, there's no time to wait. There's no breaks on this wild ride.
Zack, I sense something here.
The red tree is an evil entity. That's all you need to know.
Lise was murdered here. Let's take a closer look and find out exactly what went on.
It's a prequel and a sequel. Oh, yeah. He knew about the red seeds at the start of Deadly Premonition 1. He didn't know about the tree specifically. But he was following the trail of the red seeds.
Zack, the murder weapon was an axe. Lise must have been dismembered while she was still alive.
Yeah, it's a pre-sequel.
And the woman holding the axe, flashy clothes, beautiful face.
How's he
dragonfly
seeing this?
ring. This must be Lisa's mother, Galena Clarkson. Look, Zack. She's crying. It's the polar opposite of Lisa's euphoric expression. Galena is brandishing an axe while tears stream down her face. What was going on in her head?
More. I want more.
Okay, that's not cool because isn't she like 15 or something? She is naked, but she has sheets over her.
Zack, Lisa's limbs were severed while she was still alive. But she's smiling. She must not have been able to feel any pain. San Rouge isn't that powerful of a drug.
Yes, off-service game developer here.
And look, Zack. Another dragonfly. The tattoo is just to the side of her navel. She always carried the mark of a Clarkson with her, wherever she went.
Wow, it's amazing. I can feel it. I'm getting prettier.
What?
Yeah, you are. See, I made this just for you.
Did they drop a ladder on her?
My body.
Red powder. This must be San Rouge. But for some reason, it looks more vibrant than all the specimens we've gathered so far.
Okay, let's get started. This is gonna be so fun.
Like, that's a ladder, right?
Remember how you used to play with dolls when you were a baby, honey?
Yay! I love dolls. Dolly, dolly, dolly.
It's covered in barbed wire.
Yes. Oh, yes. You're
Okay, I get the gist. Ada
Zack,
Wong?
there's a tall woman here. Very stylish. She'd stick out like a sore thumb in this town. Is she watching the murder? No. She's clearly more than an innocent spectator.
She's assessing the murder.
She must be deeply entwined with this case somehow.
Honestly, I think we need Sora's distracting noises right now. Maybe not that many, honey.
Beautiful.
Just bring it down a notch. It's not playing Life is Beautiful, you're fine.
really? I'm a little dolly.
I mean, honestly, do you want to be hearing this dialogue, given the circumstances? Sora! That's too much.
At least It'll all start from you. Now you'll never die.
Oh wait, if they're doing the same plot as the first one, you have to kill a bunch of people and they don't really die, they go to the other world and you have to kill a certain number at a certain time, etc.
Just wait for me, Lise. I'll be with you soon. I'll always be with you.
Oh, no. Oh.
$20 for profiling. Smoking.
Lise Clarkson was murdered here. After she died, she was carried to the spot underneath that bridge. Why did the killer feel the need to move her? Bodies are usually only moved to cover up evidence. But this is different. Lisa's body was enshrined. She was being shown off to someone.
Some kind of 10-foot tall demon, perhaps?
The ritual, the altar. A mother killing her child. A monstrous giant. And a mysterious, stylish woman. There's a real demon out there. And it's got its sights set on the Clarksons. But Zack, this is exactly the kind of case we FBI agents are here to solve. Isn't that right?
Hit the singularity. Look, what happens in the singularity stays in the singularity. Do I have to go back through it to get out of here? Can I just like jump out a window or something? Okay, in case there's a boss fight or something, we better save just in case. Why is he so excited? He really likes investigating. It's kind of his thing. Oh, guess we do. Okay. That'll add some hours onto the game, I suppose. We have to go through every dungeon in reverse. Actually, this is a different layout. Snarf to you too, chum. I'm curious what this is. Okay. Cup of coffee in brackets milk. Oh, I really hope Lion gets back before we exit this section. Ooh, he lived. 38 damage was usually enough to one-shot them. Anti-numb. Yeah, I saw you hiding there, Snarf. There's a door there. That's where it came from though, right? Oh good, more rubber bullets. I've only got 467 of them. Snarf. Even makes such a weak little pistol noise. Oh! He almost successfully hit me, how dare he? Okay, it seems to do actually need to go that way. Got a first aid kit there, that's good. Here's a good tweet for you. The guy from Twin Peaks, I don't remember his name, but the guy, you know, the guy. Picture him. Picture of, I don't know, the Jesus from Dogma doing the finger guns, and then a picture of Snarf from Thundercats with hashtag Deadly Premonition 2. I've just composed a wonderful tweet for you. Oh, Lan, you didn't miss anything. My hand turns into a tree gun, but that's about it. Oh yeah, they say snarf when they die as well. I didn't kill him. Ah, you got me. How dare you touch me? Nothing gives you that right. There must still be an enemy because the door didn't open. They've leveled up. We're gonna have to store some stuff, or we've got too many things. Oh. There might actually be a boss fight. It's giving me an hour before we leave. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, this was not what I was expecting. I was expecting the way out. Did they take the time to make actual boss fights? Well, I mean, the first one had like 2 boss fights. 3. No, 3. Had 3. Is that her severed torso?
I did it. I really did it. I finally completed the first ritual. Now the plan will begin. The Red One's plan will begin.
Zack, this case is going to be a labyrinth. I certainly didn't expect to run into a monster like this. Honestly, I'm not one for violence, but I'm not just going to stand here and die. What do you think? Should we read off her rights?
Now, it's the Red One's turn. The Red One.
Everyone following? Just
Soon,
checking.
and in the end, we'll be together. Together.
But our utterances. That might as well be the subtitle to the game. Oh, I can't fast forward that.
I killed Lise. I did just as I was told. I killed her. So pure, adorable, and beautiful. I killed my own baby, Lise.
I'm having a wonderful
Lise,
time.
you son of a bitch! What did you do to my daughter?
Did I make it worse or better? She went to deeper red and into purple. Did I win? Growling.
You're really pissing me off. I'm invincible now. Holy red seeds protect me. So then why? What are you? No, it can't be. You came here to stop our plan? You can't stop us now. We already made our sacrifice.
I like that he holds his tree gun gangster style.
How many tears of blood we cried for the Red One's plan.
FK in the Sophie, the coffee, Galena. Please stop doing that as well. FK in the coffee. What a cheap way to imply she's insane. Spin the camera. What? She's turned into a Smite character. Roar.
Galena, is this your true form? Gosh, Hollywood would have been all over you. Although you probably would have been typecast as a gross monster. The kind that heroes always kill.
We're going to make a new world! And no one's going to stop us!
Phase 2. That worked. That laugh is definitely not going to get annoying. I hope she does it constantly. Why? Why? Oh, she's got a dragonfly in her chest. Oh, she's sending spooky skulls after me. Wait, Kagi Bunjins? Great, nice, awesome, good shot, yes, good. Kinda glad they didn't bring that back, honestly. Disaster aversion bonus, $300. That'll put me in the hotel for 2 more nights. In poshy douche dish in poshy dish boo.
This is impossible. Red 3!
Part-time job averted. Yes. Speaking of which, use your Twitch Prime on my Twitch channel to help me do the same. And now, looting. Oh god, the lag. Thank goodness I didn't try and do that during the fight. Okay, they're just giving bullets, so I'm not going to bother because we have... Oh, we used quite a few actually, I will. We had over 400, now we're down below. Thank goodness they make everything that's happening so clear, because otherwise it wouldn't have a lick of sense. No, that's fine, Zyblade. I use Twitch Prime as an example because it's the free one. There is also the option to spend money. Doesn't even open the door, just walks through the door. What? Did we just kill her?
Lise. Our new world. My Lise. My sweet little...
Galena Clarkson, you are now under arrest on suspicion of the murder of Lise Clarkson and the illegal disposal of her corpse.
Laughing.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. That's enough, Zack. She can't hear us anymore. Zack, pardon my language, but this case can go fuck.
Excuse me? I wasn't expecting him to say that. Language, York. Also add that in Discord, I want to add it. Just the end bit. Just York saying this case can go fuck itself.
I'm awful sorry you had to get all caught up in our town's dirty laundry. I didn't expect you to catch the criminal this soon, though.
Yes, that one. Put it in Discord,
Never
though.
failed to impress me. Come on, CLG. Let's head back to the office.
Yes, sir.
Mr. York and I both got a lot of cleanup work to take care of.
I bet she's going to get bailed out of prison by the rich family that owns everything
Now,
or
just
something.
gotta figure out what I'm gonna tell the Clarksons. That's my biggest problem.
Melvin, this investigation has only just begun.
What? But we got the killer.
This case is much more complicated than it seems.
You mean you're gonna keep searching the town?
Of course. At the moment, I'm after a tall, stylish woman. Does that ring any bells?
Stylish? You lost me. What's that got to do with anything?
Zack and I saw her with our own eyes. We need to find her, I'm positive.
You're probably talking about Professor R.
Professor R? From the jazz bar?
Professor R from the jazz bar.
Yeah. I mean, she's the only person in town you could call stylish. She's tall, too.
But,
What is it, Melvin?
well...
Well, out with it. Don't let your 10-year-old daughter upstage you here, Sheriff.
You're looking for a stylish woman, right?
Yes, we've established that.
then I think you're barking up the wrong tree with Professor
You
R.
put in another cross-dressing character?
She isn't exactly a normal woman, if you catch my drift.
I hear you loud and clear. Melvin, you're careless in every sense of the word, but I believe you operate on the side of good in most cases. With that in mind, I'm disappointed to see that you carry some prejudice with you.
But
Is she the type to forbid customers from entering her jazz bar due to the color of their skin?
no. She ain't like that.
Her band is Guar.
Well then, case closed. Melvin, I think we should call it a day. I'm going to head back to my hotel.
No,
and
I
get
just
some
did that. It's
sleep.
going to cost us
I also need to
$150,
prepare
York.
a
Don't do it.
report to send back to the Bureau. Hattie, thank you very much for assisting me in my investigation. I'll be counting on you again tomorrow.
I just helped an FBI agent.
Oh, and Melvin, one more thing. You needn't worry about what to tell the Clarksons. I'm sure they already know that Galina's been arrested. After all, this is Lucare.
Well, we have to, eh? Okay. Oh, the hungry bar is filling. We haven't actually been allowed inside the police station, have we? So we might want to explore a little bit. Do we have anything besides lollipops on us? A bunch of anti-numbs. Yeah, we would definitely need to do some storing. Protective lotion that fights off the strongest of UV rays, but only for a short while. Bah. 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 I'm mocking you again. Oh, this doesn't sell food.
Hey there, Mr. York. Looking sharp as usual.
You might actually be able to get a
What?
sunburn. You're not wrong. I don't know. Voice acting stopped. That might be like a way to check if you missed any side quest stars. Killer bees. Okay. I can go hunt killer bees. This reminds me credit cards don't work in this town. I see, there's the excuse. I have done bowling and I did stone skipping. More than me. Kill 30 killer bees. Within the time limit? Wait, what's the time limit? Is it from when I take the quest or from when I... Before time runs out. It's got to be a specific place. And then it starts. Can only accept 3 free quests at a time. A squirrel got into her house. Okay. We'll take the at your mercy one just so it's done. Get drunk at the owl's nest? Sure, why not? We'll just take 2 for now. Alright, the game's starting to open up a little bit now. Okay, we'll keep... That's enough kept on us. And we'll store some basic first aid because we've got a bunch of other ones. Okay. Good, I want more to do. As long as it's weird. We'll let this episode run on a little bit because there's not that long left before the end of the stream. Again, there's only so much Deadly Premonition 2 your brain can handle in one sitting before it starts dribbling out your ears. If you start hearing someone whisper, snarf, snarf, in your ear, but I'm not killing any enemies, that's your brain starting to die and it's time to stop. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, the spinning was real bad. It reminded me of like the Roger Corman Fantastic Four movie. Wait, do you do anything?
So, Mr. York.
Oh wait, you sell
what do
food
you
and
think
stuff.
of my castle? Pretty cool, ain't it?
I've been curious about it since the first time I saw it. You've got excellent taste, Melvin.
You talking about the buff dude on the sign?
I dub it Lou Crowfish.
Which one is that, the latest
I'll have
one?
you know,
No, it's the one that was
pretty
never meant
much
to be made. It was
soul
made to
food
hold on
this
to the
town.
rights by some German company. They gave Roger Corman $1 million and they just threw it
Since
together,
this
but they
store
didn't
carries
tell
all
the
the bare
actors it wasn't
necessities
ever
you
going to
need
see
to stay
release, so
alive.
they tried.
I reckon it was an
Despite the
appetite.
low budget, and from what I hear, it's pretty good. You can only watch it illegally.
If it's sundries you're looking for, there ain't much you won't
I
find
saw
here.
bits and pieces of it from a video on YouTube. So do you sell bullets, but do you sell food? Yeah, but crappy food. Okay. Gets rid of your BO by a decent amount. Why would... Okay. I get the BO stands for body odor, and an odor coming out of your mouth is an odor. But BO refers to your armpits. Nobody uses that to refer to your bag. Adhesive cleaner? You can clean yourself up a little bit? Oh, you can make yourself sober. Anti-alky. Oh dear, I think we're going to buy a sleeping bag so we can sleep outside, maybe? It'll help us pass time, and it'll be free. Wait, if your inventory... No, we're not full, it's fine. And I'm also going to buy that to get rid of my BO, because if we don't have a working shower, we're going to stink.
You ever need anything, you just come on by, Mr. York.
You're not only the sheriff of this town, you also manage a general store.
Sure, as long as you ring this bell here.
You clutched the
Terribly
moment, good.
convenient, Melvin. But I have one concern.
This case can go FK itself.
What if a crime occurs while you're managing the store? Running a business and keeping the peace, both jobs require immediate response in times of crisis. I just can't see how it would be possible.
It's actually pretty easy, Mr. York.
But what if a criminal who just robbed a bank came here on his way home and bought up all your stock?
Oh, I like the sound of that. You want to make me rich? Hey, how about you just buy up the whole store while you're at it? I'll never let money stand in my way. It's not the boss of me, for I am the last shopaholic. Ooh, I'm funny.
Melvin, that was a serious question.
Really? Could have fooled me. Not even the Clarksons would do something that crazy. No point in preparing for something that'll never happen, right? After all, this is Lucare, the tiny forgotten town in the middle of southern nowhere.
Get it, Zack? It's Occam's razor to a T. Melvin, I have to say you're a very balanced man. Now I feel confident that the Woods household will do just fine, even if you end up losing your job as town sheriff.
You sure are a joker, Mr. York.
Well, that was a thing. Wyvern bonus. Well, let's go see if anything is different at the hotel, I guess. Oh, hang on, where's the killer bees? Wrong button. Wrong button. Don't think it's marked. Doesn't seem like it. I guess they might just be around in general now as a harder enemy. Well, we could go to the L bar and keep forgetting there's a shortcut to the map. And eat there to fill that side quest. So let's do that. Assuming it's open. Daily necessities, fresh fish, vegetables, and meats.
Hey, Zack, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the San Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've got a hot hand, and Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before. We just happened to hear news about Lisa's murder while sitting in a bar during our...
We've listened to this conversation a few times now, so listening to it does not make it stop playing.
In DC, they would have given the case to another special
Goodbye,
agent.
Lan. If you have a headache, I understand that this will be the cause.
In the end,
If you don't have a headache,
been
it'll
shut
come.
up in that vast, desolate evidence vault along with all the other cases, marked by nothing but a first-degree murder tag, buried in a soggy grave at the bottom of a sea of data. That would have been its fate. Instead, it traveled from person to person until it finally fell right into our lap. Things always work out that way for us. We've traveled all over the United States trying to track down...
I'm just gonna get that balloon, but I won't bother.
Can't let this chance pass us by, can we, Zack? We need to find some sort of clue before this southern sun melts it all away. This is the deep south. I feel it every time that molten hot sun pours down on me. Don't you, Zack?
Nice. So we've got a free $10 to spend in here.
Zack, it
Oh,
appears to be
bollocks,
closed.
never
Let's
mind.
come back during business hours.
It's probably opening up at midday. Raven's house? Alright, let's head to the hotel. If I see any killer bees on the way, I'll stop.
This town sure is peaceful, Zack. Yes, I know. I know what you're about to say. But that's why
Oh, I
we're
see
here,
killer doggos.
to protect this peace. Isn't that right, Zack?
Oh, they're tanky. You're just out here murdering dogs, you know. We did need dog fur for a few of the recipes. Dun 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 dun. Oh god. Oh, I took his skull! No, I can't. It's too much.
This is the deep south. I feel it every time that molten hot sun pours down on me. Don't you, Zack?
Oh, it is nearing midday, so I suppose it is getting much warmer.
Hey, Zack, it looks like we were right
Oh
on.
no, again?
Tracing the San Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that...
Okay. Did that just to stop him?
One lollipop? 2 lollipops? 3 lollipops? Don't mind me, Zack. This is how I wake myself up.
We made it with relative ease. Okay, keep an eye out for anything different. Go eat, we'll go sleep, see what our next goal is for the next day, and then that'll be a good stopping point, I feel. But we'll obviously be playing more next week.
Hiya, boss. How can I be of service?
Thank you, Eleanor.
Howdy.
Business meeting. Okay. We've seen them there before. Oh, I wonder if it's going to be like catching him in the bathroom. No, we're going to go eat regardless. Wine. Almost done. No, I said almost.
And that's what I'm talking about. You can't get fine eating like this at any of those diners out there.
Have a good
So
night.
make sure you enjoy.
I'll try to, thank you. Bananas and rum and ice cream.
Thanks, mister. Next time you get a hankering...
No, that's no longer an issue.
Zack,
Yeah, he only ever
go
drinks
over
the
our
coffee.
progress. We've got a complicated case on our hands this time, especially as far as the Clarksons' relationships go. But in a way, it's also a simple one. Understanding them on a deeper level is the most efficient way to uncover the truth behind all this. That's the one thing I'm sure of.
Evidence organization start. Oh, we never went to the church.
Zack,
Remember,
let's
go to the
start
church
with
next time,
people
chat.
who were closest to the victim. Lise Clarkson, the victim, is the granddaughter of the current head of the Clarkson family. Her mother is Galena, an ex-actress, and Lise clearly inherited her beauty. Except for her eyes, that is. Lisa's eye color matches that of her father's. Now, do you remember who Lise Clarkson's father is?
What's his name? It was Danny.
That's right. Lisa's father is Danny Clarkson. His real name is Daniel E. Clarkson. He's from Florida and used to be the CEO of a talent agency. Danny struck the heart of Galena and successfully became a member of the esteemed Clarkson family. Despite being the son-in-law, he acts like he was born a Clarkson, but he's still just the son-in-law. Next comes what happened to Lise. According to Alexis, Lise said that the man was as tall as an oak tree. I believe that's the same 10-foot-tall giant who made the fingerprints we found in the cold storage warehouse. Now, what did this man do to Lise prior to her murder?
Stalked her, because she said that she was being stalked.
Yes, that's it, Zack. The man as tall as an oak tree followed Lise around and watched her. Despite his towering stature, he must have been rather shy. Or perhaps he was merely biding his time and planned to kidnap her from the very start. If that's the case, there should have been some evidence left at the scene of the crime. Zack, we're still missing some puzzle pieces.
It's the same music from the first one for the investigation
Speaking of the
stuff
scene
too.
of the crime, I did some profiling in the plantation's control room. The truth it revealed to us was nauseating and horrific, but we need to touch upon it if we wish to proceed. Isn't that right, Zack? Who actually murdered Lise Clarkson?
Her mother.
Yes, that's right. Lisa's own mother killed her, while she was dreaming about some bizarre new world. This is by far the vilest and ugliest crime we've ever seen. The fact that Galena set up her daughter's body at an altar makes this case even more complicated. Remember, not a single sacrificial human murder has ever been proven and documented in all of American history. The real world is far more complex than what we see in films and video games. And sacrificing a human life for something else is no easy task. In conclusion, Zack, through our investigation, we found one character who sticks out more than anyone else. You know exactly who I'm thinking about, don't you? We'll need to have a word with her in the near future.
The stylish woman.
Who's the stylish woman we saw during the profiling?
The Professor R. Professor R, Professor R, Professor R.
Professor R. We haven't met her yet, but she's deeply intertwined with this case. Let's wait for the skeletal gentleman to guide us to her with an oracle. Well, Zack, what do you think? Isn't the Deep South something? The people here are just as warm as the weather, and the food is to die for. Might be nice to move down here after I retire. What, still too early to talk about that? You may be right. After all, this case has only just begun.
End of chapter 1. I just realized it might go back to present day. I may have accidentally walked into a long cutscene. Give it a second. He's got a pet alligator or crocodile.
Galena can't be the killer. They're making all this shit up.
If what you say
Snake?
is true, Daniel, how do you plan to prove it? It's nearly been a century since the Clarksons first took control of Lucari. 100 years. I always thought my legacy would live on for 300 at least.
I'm gonna find the real killer and beat the living dog shit out of him.
Yet it looks to me like times have changed. We ain't in the good old days no more. You understand me, boy.
Yes, sir. I'm right there with you, Pa. I'm gonna continue what you started, sir, and make the Clarkson family strong again. First, I need to find whoever really killed Lise and bash their fucking brains in.
Like a GTA mission.
Ever since the day Lenny left home, the town of Lucare has been cursed. We can't stop what's happening now. It's too late. It's beyond me. No. It's beyond the minds of anyone who comes from the olden days. You understand me now, boy?
Yes, sir. Believe me, I do. I'll kill him. Just leave everything to me, Paul.
Are you serious about this?
Yes, sir. Right hand of God. Look right in my eyes. I ain't lying. I'm serious. I just need you to lend me some troops, sir. We need retribution right now. That's the job I've been given.
And not Lenny.
Well then, let me ask you one more time. Are you serious about this?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm a Clarkson. And all Clarksons have a job to do. Isn't that what we always say?
Mm-hmm. Then I'll need an arm.
Yeah. What?
Well now, you want to use my troops, I'm gonna need to know whether or not you're really serious about this. Just one arm. Slide it on through that wire there, and it'll take care of it for you.
Paul, I mean, you're joking, right?
Daniel, have I ever told you a single joke?
No, but...
If you want to become a real Clarkson, then you done got yourself a job to do.
Wait, Paul, I get it now. You want me to stick it in and pull it out at the last minute, right? You want to see if I got guts or not, but there's gonna be another way. You can't be serious, sir. Hey, knock it off, you assholes! Let me go! He's just joking with me. Let me go, goddammit! Oh, please, sir, don't do this!
Switch almost fell asleep
Tell
there.
me this is a joke, please!
Well, it's so much cheaper to do it this way than actually show it.
I am a Clarkson. And no matter how our fortune falls, all Clarksons have a job to do. That be the law of this land.
Why is he in his underwear? That lady has a tattoo of a hand reaching for a cupcake on her, like, lower belly. Can we please just FK in the coffee? Episode complete. S rank. Oh yeah, I rammed one pedestrian. It's fine. Well, yeah, okay, yes, he had he had booties and a hat on as well, but you know.
York,
But the
you can hear me, right? I'll be with you soon. I'm not sad. Honestly, I can't wait. It's all I think about lately. I mean, we'll be together again. We'll get to discuss movies, food again. Everyone around here has bad taste. They don't understand things the way we do. It's a shitty world filled with shitty people. Oh, that reminds me. There are movie theaters and restaurants over there, right? As soon as I get there, let's go grab some peanut butter hamburgers and yogurt smoothies. I'm so excited, York.
Perfectly normal.
Please, York, don't rush me. You just need to wait a bit longer. I still have one job left to do. I need to finish it. I have to. Or else I'd never be able to face you. Just give me a little more time, okay?
He really does have a fairy following him around. Oh no, we're back to 2019. I knew we'd get trapped in a cutscene.
So, Lisa's mother, Galena Clarkson, confessed to murdering Lisa.
I did just say that's true. Yeah, you know what? This could go on for 40 minutes again, so yes, we will.